It's Saturday, July 13th, and Cole and I are walking through downtown Bangor, Maine. It's around lunchtime, so we have food on our mind. We're gonna look for a place to eat. Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool. Is it okay if we get pizza?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Will this work?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
There you go.
Now it's 2:00 p.m. on Saturday, and we're heading east, looking for a place to camp. It's Saturday night, and Cole and I are at a designated campsite on the Machias River in eastern Maine. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I wasn't able to look up pronunciation of Machias, but it's M-A-C-H-I-A-S. Machias. It's pronounced Machias. Nevertheless, tomorrow morning we're going to get up bright and early and work our way to the coast. Spend some time getting to know coastal Maine this week. I'm excited. Last night, Cole and I were up in the camper, and we had the windows open with just the screens. We were being eaten by no-see-ums. So, in desperation, we closed the windows, and I reached for the wrong zipper, which opened the windows, and about a dozen mosquitoes came in about 60 seconds.
Like 3 dozen.
3 dozen, and we were inundated. We spent the next hour clapping. It was rough. So this morning we just packed up and we were off to the coast. With any luck, we'll find a coffee shop to make up for last night's travesty. Oh wow, this is a whole network. 10:45 a.m. on July 14th. Cole and I were just reminiscing, and every time we go on adventure together, we do some hike to the coast. Last year we did Oregon, the Cape Lookout Trail, and then we did Washington to Cape Flattery, and now we're in Maine, in the Cutler Wilderness. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Check this out, isn't it cool? Pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, view is great.
We're about a 1.5 mile hike from the parking area, and the payoff is amazing. This is so beautiful. Just the right amount of mist, too. That hiking trail was awesome. It ended up being a total of 3 miles and got really hot toward the end. It's 12:59 in the afternoon, probably close to 67 degrees. That's not right.
Not at all.
It's Sunday afternoon and Cole and I are in Lubec, Maine. Just wandering around and touring. We're on a public dock right now and probably head back into town. Maybe get a bite to eat. This is haddock and shrimp. We're at Quoddy Head Lighthouse, the easternmost point in the USA. Quoddy Head State Park in Lubec, Maine. We're running out of daylight, but we're doing a little bit of exploring and walking down to the beach. There are all kinds of great walking trails around Quoddy Head State Park, but it is 5 p.m. on Sunday. There's a storm coming, and we're not quite sure we're going to spend the night yet, so we need to get moving back to the parking lot.
Yeah.
We need to find a place to camp. Yeah.
Keep your hand in the wheel.
Mozzarella and marinara flavored ruffles. How can you get a potato chip that tastes like mozzarella sticks? Because the molten cheese is a big part of mozzarella sticks.
I like them.
I like them too. They need to be breaded, deep fried, and smothered with cheese.
Yeah.
It's Monday morning, July 15th. Cole and I are at McClellan Park Campground near Millbridge, Maine. It's a nice town campground, it's $10 a night. It's right on the coast, and we're in a small wooded site. He's still upstairs in bed. Yeah, grumble. But I'm going to go out and walk around a little bit. I need to find the facilities, and I want to check out the coast. Here's Lubec and the Lighthouse, Cutler, where we did our hike, Machias, where we had breakfast, and we are down here at McClellan Park. And we're gonna be on our way down here to Bar Harbor and Acadia. Potable water. And this campground has an outdoor shower. Was it good?
Yeah.
We slept really well last night. The windows were open. It was about 50 degrees. We didn't have an issue with bugs. The mosquitoes are out this morning though, so feels good to be out here in the sun by the coast. All right, feet on pedals. Show me the brake pedal. Gas pedal. Good. Good. All right, the seat comfortable?
Yeah.
All right, coming around. Okay, you're in high range four-wheel drive. Put your brake pedal all the way in and put it in drive. Both hands on the wheel, release the brake pedal, and let's get rolling. Goodness. Okay, we're on a 2-track, so that's why it's a little bit bumpy. But it's a primitive road, and it's a great place to practice driving. All right, turn signal, left. Good. All right, stop here, look both ways. Are we clear?
You are clear.
Make a left. Two-wheel drive. Good, good. You're doing fine. You're ready for your license as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna look at cat pictures while you're driving.
Alright, have fun.
That branch touched my mirror. There goes the resale value. Thanks a lot. Okay, hold up here. I think our trail's getting too dense. So, this is it. We need to do a Yui. Alright, feet off the pedals. Let the Jeep walk by itself. Good job! Cole and I are out exploring Maine, and there's a well-traveled Discovery 3 here. Belgium?
Belgium, I think. Definitely Belgium.
Its owners must be out on a hike or something. Grilling cheeseburgers on the Quoddy Peninsula. We figured we'd be more comfortable eating here than at our campsite, wherever that may be. It's beautiful out there. How is it?
Divine.
Is it, how's the inside? Is it red?
It's,
Medium?
yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, it's about medium, a little bit of pink. It's Wednesday morning and we're in Bar... It is Wednesday, right?
I think it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday morning and we're in Bar Harbor trying to find a place to park. Gonna get some coffee and walk around a little bit before heading to our campsite.
Move slightly with the water.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cole and I are on the schooner the Margaret Todd in Bar Harbor, Maine, and we're about to embark on a 3-hour tour.
An epic journey.
Or I think it's closer to 2 hours, but 3 sounds better.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2.
These islands didn't have trees for a very long time. The trees were harvested almost instantly when the area was settled. 8-ish and 10-ish and 11-ish. Normally I have it marked down right here. Only take a second. Service beer and wine, soda, water, and yeah. Also, if you want to see, I was talking about that.
Thank you, we totally did.
Awesome. Have a great afternoon.
You too.
I don't care. I'll eat wherever.
It's around 1 p.m. and Cole and I are just leaving Bar Harbor after we went on a schooner tour and we went into some shops. Now we're hungry. We're going to our campground, which I reserved. The town itself got very crowded by mid-afternoon. This morning when we got here around 7 or 8, it was, you could find parking all over the place. But after that, forget about it. Cole and I are at Mount Desert Campgrounds just outside of Acadia National Park, and I made the reservation a month ago. There was only one site left, D23. But as we've been walking around, I've been finding it's probably one of the most beautiful fee campgrounds I've ever been to. We got 2 cups of regular s'mores ice cream. It's good, right? Wednesday morning breakfast, I'm making scrambled eggs for Cole and I. We've got some rain in the forecast today, so Cole and I are going to walk to the shuttle, the bus stop, and just do some exploring. Maybe go to the visitor center and back to Bar Harbor. We had a hike all planned out for today, but then I woke up this morning, checked the weather forecast, and around noon there's a possibility of rain, so figure it'd be better to just do it tomorrow, Thursday. It's supposed to be crystal clear and sunny and
70 degrees.
70 degrees?
Yeah.
Yes. I sort of made a mistake. We were on the bus and we were thinking about walking to Jordan Pond via Bubble Rock. And instead, we got off at Bubble Pond. So instead of waiting for the next bus, I figured we'd walk. It's rainy, it's hot and muggy. You're wearing a coat. You're probably not too pleased with me right now.
It's not my fault for anything.
No, it's not.
I got off the bus.
Honestly, look at this trail. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, this is beautiful up here.
For real though.
Wow.
Oh.
Look at that cloud swirling around.
Yeah.
Are we still on the trail? Do you see the blue blazes?
I haven't looked.
Okay.
Go that way though. The clouds.
Wow, look at that. My general belief is if you get off at the wrong bus stop, you're meant to get off at the wrong bus stop. And so far, this hike has been unexpectedly amazing. Even though Cole's in his Nikes and I've got a bag full of wet electronics. No, just kidding, they're not wet yet. Cole and I are at the summit of Poetic Mountain, which is
1,248 feet.
Which isn't bad for our impromptu wrong bus stop adventure. We didn't know it would lead here, but we aren't regretting it at all. It's almost 1 p.m., so we're going to work our way down the mountain. We're getting kind of hungry, take the shuttle back to the Jeep, and then I'll make pasta, which will hopefully be appetizing.
That will.
Good. Cole has faith in me. If not, he can do it. use your arms a lot.
Yeah, I've been doing.
This morning I was like, we can't go on a hike today, it's gonna rain. So what do? We go on an epic hike. Wow, that is slippery. Yay. Now, a bus does stop here, right?
I don't know. I just use the parking lot.
Or should we do it right there?
Yeah. It'd be cool if you have chicken that we could put in here too. Or broccoli.
I know. I don't have chicken. I don't have broccoli. I have Spam. Okay, now there's gas flowing. There you go. Guess what I found at the Walmart in Ellsworth, Maine? Finally. Just in time for Cole and I to come to Acadia. This is the portable thermocell I've been looking for weeks. And it keeps the mosquitoes away in a 15-foot radius. Seems to be working pretty well because here we are making fettuccine alfredo outside and we're not bothered. Are they bothering you?
Mm-mm.
No, we're good. More. No, I'm just kidding. This is good for now. This is great. Give yourself the rest.
Alright.
I might need your fork when you're done. One simple thing that you think I would have thought of by now would have been another eating utensil. Being minimalist is one thing, but being ill-prepared is something entirely different. I don't know how I'm supposed to eat with this plastic spoon.
I'm sorry.
Cole and I are doing the Great Head hike, which starts east of Sand Beach, and it goes out onto a peninsula over the sea. All the major hikes in Acadia right now are just bustling with people, and you saw the beach. If it gives you any indication what Acadia National Park looks like in peak season, which is mid-July, I'm pretty sure it's peak season. We are back at camp after hiking and grabbing a bite to eat in Bar Harbor. And while we were gone, I unstaked the floor of the screen room and hung it to the top part of the awning. That way it gave it a chance to air out all day and I don't have to put away a wet screen room, which is always a pain. This is great. This thing's bone dry. This is never dry when I put it away. Alright, screen room is dealt with, and camp is mostly packed up. Now sway bar again. My sway bar disconnect is misbehaving again. Remember that deep water I went through last week with Virgil and Nick from Northbound Expeditions? Well, I suspect it's waterlogged. I'm gonna go in there, clean it out, and I got some WD-40. I'm gonna hit it with that. The problem is the spring-loaded dealie, which is a technical name for it, keeps getting seized. But I saturated it with WD-40, and I think it should be good again until the next time that I fill it up with water. This is what it feels like to share the camper with a teenager, and it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you're a teenager. I mean, it could be any person, but there's enough room for 2 people, and we can sleep pretty comfortably with arms over our chests, kind of like this.
Comfy.
Are you comfy?
Yeah.
I'm comfy. It's Friday morning, July 19th, around 7:43 a.m., and Cole and I are on our way to Bass Harbor Lighthouse, just to check it out before we head out of the park entirely. Cole's flight is this afternoon, so we're gonna head out now. I'm gonna take him back to the airport, but before we go, how did you like Acadia National Park, Bar Harbor, and coastal Maine in general?
I thought Maine was beautiful. I really liked the hiking part of it. There's some good hikes.
And the dramatic coastline is reminiscent of that of Oregon, but
yeah,
at the same time, it's very different.
Oh yeah,
It's very different.
definitely.
So thank you all for following along and sharing this adventure with us. I'll catch up with you again next week.